Mr. Rollins. Nice to see you again. It's been a year since our last IEP.
Yeah, it's nice to see you too.
First, we're going to talk about last year's goals and how Johnny did on those goals. Okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Just to review, on the math goals, he mastered those without any problem. On the reading goals, he was able to recognize 8 out of 10 words. He was able to write those in a sentence. He could not produce a paragraph using correct sentence structure with those words. So that is a goal we will continue for this year. Um, Next thing I want to talk about is just making sure we got the right information about
Okay, that
Johnny.
sounds good.
I have his name is Johnny Rollins. I have his social as 595
Right? Yeah.
227777.
No, it's 7676.
Okay, I'll correct that. I also have his impairments as hearing impaired and speech and language impaired. Yes, that is correct. Um, Now the next part we need to do is ask Johnny
Yep,
what
that's right.
his goals for the future are.
He just wants to finish this. He just wants to continue.
Okay, so I'm writing here, Johnny, that you want to finish high school. You sure there's not anything you want to think about maybe in terms of once you finish high school, what do you want to do then? Maybe you want to go to college or maybe you just want to get a job.
Yeah, I do want to get a job once I graduate.
Okay, I'll write that you want to continue employment post high school. All right. Now, Ms. Rollins, now we need to talk about his assessment scores. What I have here is on his FCAT scores. He has a level 2,
Okay?
which is not a passing score.
No, I don't understand what that level 2
The
is.
FCAT's rated on a 1 to 5 scale. Last year, he got a 1. This year, he got a 2. He needs to get a 3 in order to get a high school diploma.
Oh, I see.
Yes,
So it's
absolutely.
because
We're
he's
still
deaf
working
that
on the
he doesn't
scale.
have any English
It says something
skills?
that
Is
he
that
got a
what the
level
problem
2
is?
as opposed to a level 1. That shows improvement. We still have a lot of work to go, though.
So now, what do we do
That's part of
to
what we'll
work
be
on
talking
this year?
about with our goals this year, and I'll be talking about the classes that we'll be including those goals with.
Okay.
All right? Now, Ms. Rollins, now I want your opinions about what you want for Johnny and his goals.
I want Johnny to finish high school. And I hope that he wants to go to college, but I know that he just wants to get a job. And it doesn't really matter what kind of college he goes to, a tech school, vocational school, anything would be good. He needs to get some
All
training.
right, Ms. Rollins, I'll go ahead and write that you want him to finish school and maybe some technical training post-secondary. Your hopes are college, but you're not depending on it. Does that sound good?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. Now we need to get to the goals. The math goals. Last year we talked about him doing 1 and 2 step operations. One of the goals here will be that he do 3-step operations. The goal will be, when given 3-step operations, he will complete them with 80% accuracy to be measured by tests and teacher observation. Any questions on that? The goals he didn't master were
No, no, I
being
understand
able
that.
to complete 1- and 2-step operations in word problems, recognizing the number of operations and then completing those operations. So we will continue those goals this year as well. Okay. So that goal is
Okay, that's
Johnny
good.
will complete 1- to 2-step operations in word problems, recognizing the words that give the operation with 80% accuracy to be measured by teacher observation and tests. Okay. All right, the next thing we need to talk about is his
Okay.
communication goals. As I've said, he's able to recognize vocabulary. He's able to recognize vocabulary in sentences. He's able to figure out the meaning of a word in a sentence. Where he struggles is to use those words correctly with an English sentence in a paragraph. So those will be the goals that we work on for his communication goals. Okay. So his goal is, when given a set of vocabulary terms, he will write a completely grammatically correct sentence with a 80% accuracy to be measured by teacher observation and tests.
So how do you measure that 80% accuracy?
Typically what the English teacher will do is they will have like a rubric, a list of things that they will look at, that they will check off to see that he's mastered. For example, that he's made a complete sentence. He's made a complete sentence with a thesis. He's made a complete sentence with verbs with correct tense. He's made a sentence with correct subject verb agreement, meaning like he agrees with the verb. So once they check that off, and that will be calculated into a percentage. All right,
Okay.
so going on to the next part. Now we're going to talk about his participation and assessment. He will participate in regular testing within the school
Okay.
system. That means he will take school classes like the FCAT. He will take tests like the FCAT. He will take all the standardized tests in order to graduate with a regular diploma. The accommodations we're going to give him are interpreting directions, extended time, as well as a sign language dictionary.
Why a sign language dictionary? You didn't need that before.
Basically, we're allowed to give him a sign language dictionary. We're not allowed to show him how to use it. We're not allowed to tell him to use it. If he chooses not to use it, we can't do anything about that. We just provide one. If he chooses to use it, that's of his own accord, but we do provide one during the test.
So during the reading portion, he can use an ASL dictionary?
But again, we don't force it, we don't tell him, we don't show him how to use it. It's just there if he wants to use it.
So what about the interpreter? Would they be using ASL, English? Or on the test, how would that work?
Question, actually. interpret the general directions for each test session. So for example, on the reading portion, we will only interpret the directions for the whole segment. We will not interpret the reading passage. We won't interpret the test questions themselves. We won't interpret the answers. Because the point is being able to understand and read English. For the math portion, we will interpret the directions and we can interpret the questions, but we cannot volunteer to interpret them. He has to ask us for it. And we're not allowed to use ASL. We have to follow verbatim is what they say, which means we have to go word for word. We will not interpret the directions or the test questions in ASL, but in the more English format. No, there's no leeway with that. All right, so let's go on. In terms of related services, we will offer him audiological services on an as-needed basis. We will also offer him speech and language services twice a week for 30 minutes.
How will you add speech and language services into normal high school curriculum? I don't see the point.
I don't see the point of adding that to the high school curriculum.
We can remove
Can you
it.
drop it?
Or something else we can do is have it do as have the speech teacher do a monitor basis. That means he doesn't have to go to weekly speech services, but maybe the teacher makes comments about how well he's doing on his speech, and the speech teacher keeps in touch with the classroom teacher about how well he's using his speech skills.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, that sounds good. Um,
Rather than having to go to
but going weekly to a speech class, I don't think that he would like that. He'd get sick of it.
Okay, I've struck that out, and we'll go on with this other part. In terms of transition services, in terms of the academic portion, he will complete the courses needed for a high school diploma. He will pass the FCAT, and he will also take extra courses, the intensive courses, in order to pass the reading, writing, and math portions of the FCAT. The persons responsible for that are you, the parent, Johnny, the student, and us, the classroom teacher in the school system. The next portion is his work experience. I happen to know that he does a lot of community service.
Yep,
so
that's
I've
good.
included that. Is there other work experiences that he has that we don't know about?
Yep, he does. He works at a diner.
he worked at a diner earlier.
He's a waiter and a busboy.
Okay, great.
He does that there.
That he works at a local diner, bussing tables and waiting on tables. Okay. Now, in terms of the next question is about his daily living skills. Kind of a silly question, really, but this is something we have to ask. Basically, it just means, does he feed, clean, and take care of himself? Well, you gotta realize some of our students have mental handicaps, or they're a little bit more delayed, and this is more geared
Yeah, of
towards
course he
them,
does. What do you mean?
because if they don't have these skills, we gotta talk about what we're gonna do to help them get those skills. Johnny's obviously very capable of taking care of himself. Yeah, it is weird, but we do have to address it.
That's a weird question.
We have the skills. And that pretty much conducts our IEP. If you'll sign these portions, then we'll be done. And I'll mail you the EIEP within a week.
Okay, that's great. It's nice to meet you.